Share the broadcast. Share. Alright. So then I dege. Share the broadcast. Share the word of freedom. Share. Today na dege. Share the broadcast. We are still expecting a lot of guests in the house today. Where are they? Come aboard. Five minutes time, we go start the broadcast. Today na dege. Share. You will never share this broadcast. Make una share. We expect a lot of guests for us today. Okay. Bola Tinubu, strong supporter. Peter Obi, strong supporter. The day here, with us today. So all of the day on their way they come, make una share this broadcast. Baba Alaska, thank you for coming. Make you all relax more. They will still come aboard now. So that make we begin start the matter. Make we talk and see the play. Today broadcast, I please to every one of you, no insult. Freedom of speech, free to call in, leave your contribute church. No insult. No insult. Make we not come change this matter to the way 4+1 30 rulers. Okay? So make we help me share this broadcast. Help me I don't already send the link, give them. I they expect all of them to come on board. Peter Obi, a strong supporter. Without the year, they wait for una. Make una come on board. Peter Obi, strong supporter. More time.
Ola Coco, yeah, come back. We my visitor.
Yeah, at least now 6:30 they give them. So we get 2 minutes to kick off. 2 minutes to kick off. Make me share the broadcast. You way so that by the time we all stay for one track for this broadcast today, then we go know the right person. We don't want to change this broadcast the way Amagbabu respect or they do and when they insult everybody, even insult the full land. So that kind of matter, we don't need that from here today. So today broadcast now freedom of speech. If you call in, leave your contribute the way to do your mind, leave on because if Nigeria move forward, now for your own good. Me myself when see there now for my own good. Okay? So we need to put our head for one track. So you will never share this broadcast. Share, press like, press love, free to write where you are watching from. Today broadcast, anybody will want call in, you will call your name and you will tell us where you call from before you go leave your contribute church. So we see they expect our brothers. We see they expect them. So many of them sit there on their way they come. So we see they expect a lot of guests today. I felt telling her yesterday, say today na dengue. So we they expect a lot of people. So whether the capacity of people when they come aboard today, whether our fee carry all of them, now everybody think about. Now they think about now. So make una share this broadcast. Strong supporter of Tinubu go dey with us today, and the strong supporter of Peter Obi, they go dey Ola Coco platform today. So we all want to discuss together, make we put head together to know the right man where we all want push. That's why we want push am so that may go become our leader. Okay, we all need better Nigeria. Okay, so make una share am at least. It's just 6:13. I believe that a few minutes from now, I believe they're supposed to come on board. Share the word of freedom. Share. share and feel free to press like, press love, press like, press love, press the like your thing. Our leader just coming now, the great pepper soup of the universe. I need to call these people now. Make we let them know. Say we don't they wait for them. We don't need to they keep some Shema they wait. 6:30 don't knock, so that maybe we kick them off. No time when they waste. A lot of gentlemen get a lot of things to put in order. E pa my mudia for wa. Meswene 6:32 ne. But a 6:30 mark na. Emeredi ne na. Even ogelere wa kowane. Oh, a 6:30 with ya. Or a 5:30 with donna. He said the leaky gwene. You all keep to timing now. No wala, don't mosa. All right. Make una share this broadcast. Pepper soup, obo here. We talk by the greater side. When I know verse, so the day road they come. Make we just I beg anybody we want calling for this broadcast today. No insult. Make una no insult. And a freedom of speech. Feel free to call in. Make you leave your contribution. No insult. No insult. I beg. No insult for today broadcast. Okay. I just call the other side of people now, so they say that they come. No insult.
Silver strings on I'm here for the people who can I think you're so all way and well. So Panula, you won't cover it. You are waiting no more. Waiting out all way out. I hear you. I give Waiting like a soon and over. Waiting now, young person and yourself. Waiting now, I hear from one. And your man look like this. Okay, waiting no more. Oh, Saturday, no more buying again. To jail, I have when you will. To give a soul, to give a soul. Estudié nomás, mami, me dice que por me veo, estudié nomás, no se veo, no se valo, que no viva o nace en la doble ima, y mami que no ni me veo, o lo vacío, que vacío, I know. I hear you. I give you. I hear you.
And they're gonna just show it.
Yeah, my leader, you touch.
Wait, they're gonna just show it.
Okay, I think Mr. Omerine, he must when time immobile na waste.
The house, Madomo.
We chairman to director.
My leader, Domo sir.
Baba, don't we Baba.
Domo.
Awepo Saida Walawa now.
Obukia, sir.
Domo.
Maybe I call a leader, but where I'll go to ne.
Omanzi.
Takabo. Domo, sir.
We
All
chairman
right. Okay.
Warela life. La need background yok la wako.
Wadomo,
Baba, I agree to other side.
we thank God, my leader. Well done, sir.
The chairman, I agree to.
Respect to Wadomo. I try to stabilize the phone. I had the phone here, man.
Okay. All right. So my people, when I wait make una share the broadcast, make una share not be insult broadcast. Today not be insult and freedom of speech. We all want put it together. We want to discuss important thing. We go feel move Nigeria forward. We won't call it today, no insult. Okay? No insult. Feel free to just leave your contribution without no insult. Please to every one of you. No insult. No insult. The strong supporter of Peter Obi, they with us here today, and the strong supporter of Bola Tinubu, we all did together here today. We don't want to change these broadcasts the way 4+4 take come on board. Maybe say up to now, Edo State don't divide into two. We don't pass it don't change Edo State. So I believe this time around we won't do this thing as a family. You know, they say you can force the horse to deliver, you cannot force the horse to drink water. So a freedom of speech. But by the time we all get there for one voice, then we know the right man when we all go people want to together to push out to that upstairs. We go feel represent good Nigeria. If for no one India. Anyway, I am with here abina nagbowe yokma.
The Peter Obi supporters, are they around? Have you been able to get in touch with anyone?
We are here 100%. We are here.
Okay.
We are here 100%, my brother.
Okay. All right.
So my thought is that maybe we should let artists win so that when others are coming in, they start coming in, and during the broadcast, you should kind of send invitation to those ones that are not here, rather than keeping people waiting. Because some of us have one or two things to meet up with.
Okay. Chief, we are here. I swear, I be.
Swear, I gave you the name. The name there.
The volume. Anything wrong with the volume is from my end.
I believe it's from your side.
Are you hearing me? I'm okay, loud and clear. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
So my voice is loud and clear. So I was trying to put background on my this thing. I can't do it. I don't know why.
Okay.
So they will manage it.
Okay. But are we still expecting any guests from your side?
How many people are there?
You only have to Mr. Owen. I think
Okay.
Mr. Owen is from Peter Obi, right?
Yes, yes. Our coordinator is coming, Dennis.
Okay. That means
Because
three
what
of
happened
you.
is that Wamai Ladia is are we on live already?
We are on live already because the time my fees is already set.
My brother, you better start your program. No need to be waiting for anybody because two of us is even capable. What I'm saying is that I thought we were on the background. So once we are already on live, just continue your program so that we don't damage the essence of doing this.
Okay. Uh, I believe this broadcast is going to be a powerful broadcast. I believe we need to open the house with prayer. Pepper soup, Abieri, or no?
Chairman.
One commenters, please, commenters in the house, call in. One person should call and open for us in prayer. Yours a short prayer because if I went out my own mutik we do.
Tarubo Adebamaya.
It's
No, Marcel Maji.
amen.
Emi ya na uti Nigeria of Dunanima. Read
Amen.
my Yahweh na Udao Makanga Uwe. No,
Amen.
while my baby why
Amen.
in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
In
Amen. All
Jesus'
right.
name.
Amen. All right. Are you prayers when? All right. So today, we'll greet everybody. Thank you for coming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depend on the locations where una dey watch us from. We greet una once again according to una time over there. Uh, uh, you guys are welcome to Olakoko One of Everywhere Talk Show and AKA the Man of the Truth. All these gentlemen want to see here today. We all are brothers. We all stand for one Nigeria. We all are Nigeria. So we come on board today to discuss very important discussion. We go first move Nigeria forward. We know what made mistake when we failed make before. Okay, please. Wait till we see during Obaseki time, you don't open everybody eye. So, but before you go fit stand, say you won't stand with person this time around, you need to get points. You need to get proof. What it go make you go say, so man, now he go be the president of Nigeria. So that be the reason why we come outside today. And good those I appreciate uh, uh, Peter Obi's strong supporter. In short, now then call for something like this. So I believe say we go stay if we go still this broadcast will still happen again. We will still call una. So now still turn up so that we have it by we discuss it matter na kogbe. So today broadcast we repeat time again. We please everyone, no insults. You will want calling, no insult, no insult anybody. Feel free to leave your contribution. Just leave your contribution so that we move ahead. So we please for people when they watch from YouTube, make una feel free share the broadcast, make una like the broadcast, make una share the broadcast when they YouTube. And when you still there for Facebook, make una still share the broadcast, make una still like the broadcast. So you all are all welcome. You all are welcome. And you are welcome. Okay, you are welcome. So the show now starts. So we have one madam in the house. Okay. So one madam don't join us. Thank you for coming everyone once again. All right. So I believe this Joshua we now we give the chance to our chief. Our chief, so you need to greet your people, say your name and where you are talking to us from, and we start from there.
Thank you, moderator Olakoko Show. My names are Chief William Tepusa Sampson, and I'm talking from United States of America. And I'm here with my team, the national coordinator, the global coordinator for Peter Obi is on his way to join us. We have other members here like Mr. Owen, who is one of the very top and assistant PRO. We have our sister too, who is also in the media group. So I want to appreciate you all for allowing us the opportunity to come and talk to Nigeria.
Okay. Baba Alaska, to you.
My name is Alasa Brimo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I reside in Germany, but presently I'm in Nigeria because of the campaign to ensure that I put in my quarters. And I'm happy to be part of the show and also to contribute positively to the betterment of and the progress of our country. Thank you.
Okay. Madam Rachel, up to you.
Yeah, good afternoon from here. My name is Rachel Osozua. I live in Boston, Massachusetts, in USA.
Thank you. Okay, up to you, my leader, Mr. Owen.
Yeah, first of all, let me thank Mr. Zoba and also thank the moderator of this great show and my co-contributors. My name's Owen Bezi. I live in Palma de Mallorca, Spain. Thank you.
Okay. All right. We have more guests in the house. Okay. Baba Kevi, Dr. Kevi, can you hear us, sir? Hello, Dr. Kevi. Okay. Sir Gray, can you just introduce yourself?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Greg Naholo. I live in Chicago, Illinois, USA. I'm here. I belong to the Diaspora Strong for Peter Obi. Presently, I'm the coordinator of the country's the country's coordinators.
Okay. You're welcome,
Thank you.
sir. You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Baba Buti, please can you introduce yourself and the country you are?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm talking from Norway. Yeah, I'm one of the media presenter to Tinubu Group in Norway. You are all welcome to the show.
Okay. All right. We welcome everyone once again. All right. So let's go to the day. Let's start from our chief once again. So, our chief, tell us the reason why you are here.
Thank you. First, let me admonish our participants. Try to control the audio where you are so that it does not affect the recording because of people listening. If you see that the place is noisy, you could mute until you are ready to talk. Having said that, the reason why we are here is our passion for Nigeria. We as Nigerians, we see that our country is further going backward, and those who are trying to stand it, they themselves are even falling backward with the country. And we felt we cannot wait till this generation that is currently controlling the country slide with the country. So we are of the opinion that we need a change, and to effect that change, we need those who have education, who have the experience. And from what we have currently, we have money bag who feel that they can do anything and spread and give us crumbs. We don't want that. We want a developed society like the one we are talking from. And Nigeria is capable. We have the men and human resources that can do that. And we are looking for somebody who is an effective manager that can manage that country. That is our interest. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Before I go to the other person, then which person do you have in mind? You believe that is going to move Nigeria to the next level?
As out of today, the only candidate in Nigeria that have the youthful, the required education for that kind of new Nigeria is His Excellency Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, now the presidential aspirant for Nigerian Labour Party.
Okay. Thank you. Dr. Dennis, thank you for coming, sir. Please, can you just introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you very much for having me on your show. My name is Dr. Dennis Aikrogi. I'm the global coordinator for Diaspora Strong for Peter Obi, and it's nice to be here on your program.
Thank you. Okay, let us continue from you. Then, can you tell us the reason why you are here?
Okay, the reason why we are here is to sensitize Nigerians on our candidacy, which is Mr. Peter Obi and his vice, Dr. Yusuf Baba Ahmed. We're trying to inform and educate the viewers, the Nigerian viewers, globally now on our choice for Peter Obi and why they should queue behind him and make sure he's elected president 2023 because of his track record and because of his exemplary example in leadership as governor of Anambra State. So that's why we're out here to inform the public about Labour Party and about Mr. Peter Obi and his vice, Dr. Dati Baba Yusuf Ahmed. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Up to you, my leader, Congress Alaska.
Okay, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, the essence of we being here tonight is to ensure that we will sensitize Nigeria, as my friend rightly said, about the candidates we're supposed to vote and the reason why this candidate is fit for that honorable position, and considering the educational level, antecedents, and achievements, and other form of things, in terms of what they call it, institutionalizing the nations that can stand the test of time, just like the nation where most of us are speaking from today. Thank you.
All right. So, round it up, who is the person that you have in mind that is going to?
Yeah, when I said institutionalizing a nation that will stand the test of time, I thought everybody should understand somebody who have had a track record that what he has done is making a particular state or anything he has done to work favorably without any form of seal. Where a state the person has led is running on autopilot, that even a dumb person will succeed in that kind of a state. I know you and I know that it's only a strong institution that can ensure that the state move forward, keep working, despite some deficiencies around every other state. When I made a statement like that, you should be able to decode the person I'm standing for, which is the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah, thank
Owen.
you.
Thank you very much. I want to say thank you to my co-contributors. The present situation in Nigeria calls for competence, and the only person that can lead Nigeria out of this problem we are now is Peter Obi. Among the candidates we have, not just Peter Obi alone, his vice. We Nigerians living in diaspora, we've seen things for ourselves. We know the capability of these people. We need people that can spearhead the activities of Nigeria now. We don't want the people that have led us to this stage to continue to lead us, because we in diaspora, we are feeling the pains also. So we need change, not change just for today, change for tomorrow, for the betterment of Nigeria and betterment of our children and our future. And the only people that can bring that change to us is Peter Obi and his vice. That is what we are clamoring for. And that is why we want to make our fathers, our mothers, even our brothers and sisters to know where to vote. And one thing that I love so much is about the Labour Party logo, Papa, Mama, Pikin. There is one thing that election understands. There is no language you will speak when it comes to election that the electorate will not understand. So we want to take this thing down to the roots, where even those that cannot understand what we are saying, when they see the logo, Papa, Mama, Pikin, they will know this is where Peter Obi belongs to. And Peter Obi is the new face of Nigeria. It is only him that can change Nigeria for now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. My leader, you want to proceed?
I greet
To proceed.
everybody.
We greet you, sir.
You mute yourself. They are praying there. Somebody
I don't
on
know.
television, you meet that place. They're just saying
Uh,
amen.
yeah, go ahead, Congress.
Okay, I greet
Yeah,
everybody. I
yeah,
want to
great.
interpret to them. The only person
Obi, where you see the come back so say?
don't know. I think
Okay,
yeah, the
all
only
right, go
person really
ahead.
knows that land is Bola Tinubu. Peter Obi is just like Obaseki of Edo State. I see Peter Obi is not 50% like Obaseki of Edo State. Peter Obi is a rapper, is a deceiver, is brainwashing the Nigerians. Peter Obi is so selfish that even when he was a governor, there was no free education, primary school in Anambra State. He don't have it. People suffered when he was on his regime. You can't compare Peter Obi with Bola Tinubu. But people are saying that Bola is sick. Bola is not sick. When people say you are sick, it means you are sick austere. But when your austere is normal, 100%, you are not sick. The governor of Texas is on wheelchair. The former Home Secretary of Britain, he was blind. And again, if you check the system of the follower of Peter Obi, there's no difference between the Togbelians, laying calls, disrespecting people. All fingers are not equal. Without opposition, the regime will not grow. Except you have opposition that is not meant to be, who is scared. There is something I like about Peter Obi. He don't give money. That is what I like about him. But another way around again is giving money. If we don't accept any money from the politician, once they break the rules, we have the right to talk to them. But when you take money from them, if they go beyond, you can't talk to them. You can't accuse them. You can't disrespect them. You can't fight them. So Bola Tinubu will do a lot. He means well for the nation. He's not selfish. He will be there to build the nation. We shouldn't say because APC fuck up. Really. APC didn't do well when in terms of security, because what we want is security. Where we are now, we can sleep with our two eyes closed. But once we are back home, we don't sleep with our two eyes closed. The security is too bad. But it's not the fault of Bola Tinubu, because we all here, we have supported one or two people, they will betray us. So if Bola Tinubu supported Buhari, he is not Buhari. So I have to stop here that someone else will continue. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, madam. Okay, madam, I think okay, madam, tell us the reason why you are here, madam.
Thank you. We are here in diaspora. We are here, and we live very well here abroad. But at the same time, we want something better for our country, Nigeria, so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to go home and we will be free. So, and whoever that will be able to give us that security or that development we need is no other person than Peter Obi. We have tried PDP, we have tried APC. For now, let's give somebody else a fresh start. Another person that have not ruled before. Let's give Labour Party a chance, at least to try now. Let's see what they will do. Then we have already tried PDP and tried APC. They failed us. This time around, let's give somebody fresh the chance to do something, and let's see. They say seeing is believing. So when you don't try something, you don't know how that thing is. So that is why I'm here today. No other person, no other better person than Peter Obi at this time that can do that. Thank you.
All right, madam. During your statement, you use a word I don't understand. I want to make you clear them.
Okay.
You say we diaspora.
Yes.
Are you representing people in abroad, or you represent yourself?
I represent myself, but not only me. There are a lot of diasporas here too that want change.
No,
not only me. That's the truth.
But you don't go speak for them now.
Okay.
You don't know their mind. If they won't go vote, you don't be there.
I don't know. So
so that yourself you go talk food.
Okay.
Yeah, my comrade Ogele, one of Oslo. Maybe you tell us the reason why you there here.
Yeah, my brothers and sisters, I greet everybody. I greet the house. I did here because of Bola Tinubu. I make me there here. But there is one question I want to ask everybody on this platform today. Me, I'm supporting Tinubu. Now, is a question before everybody. How did Obi get to Labour Party? That's number one question. How did Obi get to Labour Party? People are saying Obi is corruption free. When people who is supporting Obi has to explain how Obi get the ticket of Labour Party. That's number one question.
Okay.
Two.
Commenters, right? Please put it down, and Peter Obi supporter, please keep notes. You still have right to ask questions as well.
Two, Nigeria system of government. Labour Party, I know it, Nigeria system of government is just like American system of government. It's federalism. I'm asking a question to everybody now. For example, if Peter Obi win president of Nigeria, do you think Obi government will be functional?
You never reach for common and never the call now. You never reach. Go ahead, Congress.
Do you think Obi government will function when Labour Party don't have members of rep, members of Senate? How many members do they have? At least when we are supporting somebody, we should see to the capacity of that person before you support that person. There is no way Peter Obi, even if Peter Obi, God send him to Nigeria to become our president, the government will not work because it's federalism. It's federalism. We need to be honest to ourselves. It's just like Democrat and Republican. It's just like Democrat. There is no way we can change it. Somebody who doesn't even have, even to the local government council, even to, he don't even have about nothing he has. He will just become a president of the country, except they win all the whole seat in Nigeria. That is where a big government will function. So I will stop for now.
Okay, our leader, Pamode, aka the Okagbe one of social media. Sir, can you tell us your name and your country and the reason why you are here? I'm coming. Okay, let me mute. Okay, go ahead, sir. No, mute yourself again. Okay,
Thank you
okay.
very much, Olakoko One, for having me. It's a great pleasure joining you today. I have a lot to say, but I will just try and limit it to a few words. You see, Peter Obi is qualified to contest the presidential race in Nigeria. He's got all what it takes, but not all of them. At least he's a graduate. He was the governor of Anambra State 2 terms for 8 years. The problem here, what we are saying is that we want a power shift to the south. I'm from the southern part of Nigeria. If we allow the north to stay for another 8 years, that would mean the northern part would dig more into the power. And before it gets to us again in the south, this kind of opportunity, it might be 2039. This is where we are afraid of. And that is why a lot of people in Nigeria, well-meaning Nigeria, are supporting Ahmed Tinubu. I will not mimic any words here, and I will not find it difficult to say. I'm one of the ardent supporters of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu is got the wherewithal. We in the South sat down to look who can really put up a good fight for us, who can really go out there and win an election for us. In all the people in the southern part, I do know that the Southerners, they hate their leaders. They don't respect their leaders. Any leader that comes to Nigeria, comes to the southern part of Nigeria, I said that they call them thief, ole, killer. And this has been happening right after them, the period of people like Ambrose Ali and Ogbemudia. Ogbemudia served that Edo. At the end, they lied against him. The man went to prison for coup plotting. Ambrose Ali came, the Benin women swept his leg from Oba Market. Everybody know that. Then Agbazi Kaini came, the same thing. They have been doing that. It's not peculiar to Edo or Bende or the Midwestern region, but this is just peculiar to all the Southerners. Look at the situation. The PDP had convention some months ago. If you judge, if you take a look back, you will find out that the people who supported Wike are from the north. A lot of other people, they hated people from the same region with him, hated him, and that is why the man is fighting back today. If you check again now, time has come for us now. We've got the chance through APC or Progressive Congress. They were magnanimous enough, good enough to elect Ahmed Tinubu. All the northern governors, they know, because according to one of my leaders, they said they have to beg. They kneel down, they beg that power should shift to the south, and the northerners agree. Now we are in a situation whereby the southeast region want to play the spoiler game. Obi, like I said, got everything to contest, but he doesn't have the power to win in the north. So far, to today now, can Obi boast of any supporters? Let's say 20% supporters from the southwest? No. Can he boast of 20% supporters in the north? No. But the young The young people are the ones just playing this game, and these young people are part of the problems which we have in Nigeria, especially those in the diaspora. They are ignorant. They are not all that educated. If I say they are educated, I may be right, but they are ignorant of the type of Nigerian politics. They do not understand Nigerian politics at all. Some of them, a lot of them, especially those in diaspora, who are uneducated, illiterate, these people would just hear, oh, Michael Jackson is raining. Oh, I need to be in the bandwagon. I need to be it's trendy. Then that is what they are doing now with Peter Obi. Oh, Peter Obi is this, Peter Obi is that, Peter Obi do this, go and verify. Peter Obi do this. When you try to educate them and tell them, listen, before we can sort this problem of Nigeria, we need the power come to the South. Then the Southerners can then negotiate the union of Nigeria again, whether we need to be together or not. They are not seeing it that way. Peter Obi has never told anybody his manifesto what he would do in Nigeria. All what we've been hearing from Peter Obi is that the problems are the problems of Nigeria, which any illiterate market woman can say. Everybody knows the problem of Nigeria. But how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? Here we have it. We are in a country whereby $20 billion is our annual budget. And the population is 230 million people. In Brazil, according to our vice presidential candidate, to Tinubu, he said Brazil budget about $70 billion annually. South Africa, their budget is ×4 of our own budget. And South African population and Brazil, they are slightly lower than our own. So the problems with us here is just the larger population, the youth, the young people. They are not productive per se. We have a lot of graduates in Nigeria. They are not doing anything. Peter Obi will come and tell a lot of their story, what they want to hear. Then the next thing, they start going and insulting other opponents. Peter Obi promised industry, promised factory. My brother, all of us here today, if we have money to invest, what is the first thing you do? Is to first of all draw up a business plan. Peter Obi,
moderator, can I observe you, please?
Yeah, I see your hand, sir. Okay, Pamode.
I never finished now. Peter Obi not draw business plan. If they begin to talk about
Pamode,
this.
please let me observe. Let me observe you.
Okay,
I
observation.
want the situation whereby if you pick one person from that party, you pick another one from this party, and you have to limit us to like 3 to 5 minutes. We can't spend forever here. We got life. Okay, continue.
All right. Okay. Go ahead, Okagbe. So after Okagbe, please make it sharp. Let's say we start from
I'll just do a summary now. You see,
okay.
Peter Obi has never come out to tell us this is how he's going to do it, how he's going to get the money to go and create factory all over to create job. Peter Obi has never come out to tell us that this is what he will be doing in a situation whereby Peter Obi, first of all, joined a nationalist party, APUGA, then left APUGA to Conservative Party, and now to Socialist Party, LP.
That is political prostitute. That is political prostitute.
Thank you very much. No, let's look at it ideologically. You see, Labour Party all over the world is for the people. People investment, you invest in people. Just like you have personnel department. If your company is making profit today, the next thing is to give promotion up, build a staff school and all these things. You are investing in people. Peter Obi do not understand that Labour Party, they have a constitution, ideology different from what he is doing. Peter Obi is a billionaire investor. He's a capitalist. He's a businessman. It's so funny. It's so insulting to see that Peter Obi is going from one country to the other, just like what Nnamdi Kanu do, trying to raise money. You a billionaire. You want poor migrants to donate money for you to go and contest number 1 seat in Nigeria. To me, that is rip-off. I will not take that from anybody. And the people following the supporters got to know this.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So we need one supporter from Peter Obi to continue from here.
Yeah, can I react to that?
Olakoko, please. Olakoko, please.
You have a question.
No,
you have a
Olakoko,
question.
Let me tell you one thing. When you are moderating something like this, is a question I ask. How do Obi come to Labour Party? One, how does federalism work? You cannot come here and say you are supporting Obi. You must know the meaning of why you are supporting him. The question, I need the question, please.
All right. Can someone answer the question?
Yes.
Someone answer the question from.
Let me answer that question. Okay. First of all, he said how Peter Obi came into Labour Party. Peter Obi came into Labour Party due to step down by Professor Pat Ottoman. Professor Pat Ottoman was the leading candidate in Labour Party before Peter Obi left PDP to join Labour Party. And you also recall that Peter Obi is a graduate of the Lagos Business School. The founder of the Lagos Business School is Professor Pat Ottoman. So there exists that relationship. So upon joining the Labour Party, Professor Pat Ottoman felt that Peter Obi has a pedigree and it has what it takes to clinch the position of the presidency. So that's why he stepped down for Peter Obi. And your other question, you said how federalism. It has nothing to do with, if Peter Obi emerged as the president, it has nothing to do with, it has nothing to do with federalism. Those people in the House of Reps and Senate, they can function properly. It doesn't have to be in a majority party before it can function properly. That's not what federalism means. Federalism means that all states are being given the leeway and the independence to function as an independent state. And there's certain quota or contribution that has been brought to the center to manage. That's what federalism is all about. It has nothing to do with majority of the party. And there's someone.
Let me correct that, please, my brother.
And there's someone.
No, you have nothing to correct. You have to wait for.
You have nothing to correct. Allow him to speak, please. There is a moderator there, please.
Okay.
When the other man was speaking, allow him to speak.
Congress, if you have observation, please just let him finish. I know you are the one that asked the question. Okay, just hold on a little bit if you have observation. Go ahead, then, Dr.
Yes.
Henry.
So people talk about structure. The Labour Party has no structure. So I believe from the recent happenings now, it has dawned on most Nigerians that Labour Party has more structures. So we are the structures, and we are going to deliver Peter Obi, whether APC or PDP.
Excuse me, what is structure? How can a Labour Party have structure? Where? Do they have any representative?
Yeah, you're going to see that. It even baffles me. I didn't even know that this was going to be a debate. I just thought I was going to come here to talk about Peter Obi. And hold
on, sir. Like, this is very interesting. Because I said to your leader, because we are going to be doing this like this, before the very day, because we need to discuss about this thing. It's not to just come here to say Peter Obi is good, is that. No, like that, people will say, what are we doing? I know we will see create time for that. So it's just ask you a question. If you cannot answer that, maybe one of
you have not answered my own. The question is that, do Labour Party have any representative in 774 wards? Not people who do not have a voter's card, people who are just following the trend.
My honorable global director, 1 minute. Let me help something here. My moderator, we respect you. We respect all Nigerians that are listening to us. We that are here, I believe we're educated people. If we know we don't have the patience to wait for the moderator to tell you it's your turn, you better sign out, or we sign out. We are not here to confront you. We just want to speak freely, talk about what we know, talk about what you know. Let Nigerians decide. We don't have any intention to argue over each other. If that is the rule of the game, we are ready. If it's about Nami talk pass, we don't have time for that.
If you want to talk something, If they do you, you not feel resistance. Speak and heart, yeah, na freedom of speech. Yeah, the way they speak and they come out, now they make the broker the boom. So not be we won't go sit down for the presidency. We want you to do our own best. So if as not the worst, no, not your feel so not fit talk. Anybody we want talk, talk. Yes, if we can't tell you say wait, because if you not talk, it go be like say you dey boring, you know. So it good maybe we say our mind.
Okay, so
Uh,
let me take the question that he asked.
okay.
What the diaspora strong for Peter Obi is doing? We are not Nigerian Labour Party. We are not the Labour Party itself. They have their own system. We are complementing them. We've organized the entire country. We have diaspora for Peter Obi in the 36 states, including Abuja, and we are still building those structures that we will hand over to Labour to complement whatever they've got. So we will not come here and tell you that Labour is everywhere, Labour is not everywhere. But we are very much with them. We are working closely with them to see the area they need us and to see the area we don't need to also waste our time. For instance, if they are in Lagos and they are covering the entire Ikeja, we don't need to go there and be wasting materials there. We may go to maybe Ikotun. So these are the kind of strategy we are bringing in with our education. The other one I also want to let you understand is that we are not here to say this is more qualified. Everybody is qualified if you have a primary school certificate to be a president of Nigeria. But what we are asking today is that the problem we have as a country, whom do we think, from those who have been trying to do it and those who have not done it, whom do we think is fit? For this moment, we are standing for His Excellency Peter Obi. So with that, you guys can also say something, then we say something.
All right. This our chief.
Yeah, I would like to
Congrats.
contribute.
Okay, congrats. Okay, go ahead, congrats. Because
I
the
would
two
like to.
question where they grant now, they never see us around. And
I would like to. I would like to
a
contribute.
Labour Party, you people need to still bring out question. Okay, go ahead before we will still get to question now. They never say answer.
I would like to
Manifesto
contribute.
of
I would like
the
to
Labour Party
contribute.
still dey here now. Go ahead, Alaska chief.
I want to. I want to. I want to plead with the two parties that are debating here tonight, or whatever time you guys have in your location. It's not really the best thing for us to start throwing tantrums on ourselves or trying to use strong words like this person is not giving me the kind of the fact that I already, if I have a question, I'm asking the question, I shouldn't anticipate a pattern of answer people are giving to me. You just listen to the person. One of the best way to counter a debate is to get an understanding of what your opponent is saying. Make the person understand this is what you mean, right? The person accepts that he has, okay, this is what he is saying. And when you understand what your opponent is saying, then if you want to correct an impression, it can be done politely. And secondly, I told you, and I agree that fully that I'm for Bola Tinubu. And there are so many parameters personally I use in supporting candidates. And these parameters, I've used it several times, and it has always worked for me. Now, before I support a candidate, I'll first of all check the antecedents, the pedigrees, where this person is coming from. How has this person worked? For example, I told somebody, I'm supporting Bola Tinubu, and my reasons are this. In 2003, I was in Lagos. So during that Lagos, that period, Tinubu was the governor of the state. And in 2004, we were planning to write this science Olympiad. I mean, most people know what that means. I also went to Anambra for a competition before we went to Federal. So by this movement, I was privileged to encounter this state. I went to like 4 different states. So now, when I check these two persons, when I check the two persons that are contesting, I have done one of the mistake my opponents made now said, we have tried PDP, we have tried APC. They are forgetting one thing, that the difference between the two, that statement is that Peter Obi just became a saint. The person is telling us that Peter Obi just became a saint. For Moti, at less than 5 months ago, that when he became a member of a Labour Party, because he was in
Labour
PDP.
Party.
Peter, yes, yes, he was a member of PDP. In 2006, Obi became a governor. 2006, March 2006 to November, before he was impeached, where Virginia Etieba, Virginia Etieba became the governor when he was impeached. Then he became a governor from February that same year to May 2007. Then after then, he also became a governor from June 2007 to March 2014. These were time Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State. I am sure if you are following them, he took over from Chris Igige. I'm sure you are aware of that. So sometimes before I talk about it, I was in Ezekilis, Adezianuku. You know the place they call Adeziani. That Adeziani, a care market, that a care market road, where a snake can come out, you don't touch the snake. If you are going that side, that's where Chris Igige is from. I have stayed there as a telecom engineer. I've worked in the 30 state of Nigeria, including Meduguri, anywhere in Nigeria you want to call. I have toiled there. We were the one that network Etisalat and police communication network in Nigeria. One of the things that I can tell you is that most people that are talking, when it comes to election like this, I don't stay abroad and do elections. I come to Nigeria, participate, try to go around.
Even in Nigeria now.
As I speak here, I'm there now. I participate in this process and I join the kickoff of the campaign. Then when the campaign starts, then we take all the campaign materials and what we know about our candidate to diaspora and do our normal campaign round so that the diaspora will also be elected, that we are getting first-hand information and they can also communicate with the candidate. We are not trying to do this because we are more privileged or we don't have anything we are doing. We do this for the betterment of our country. I have been doing this. I have never collected a dime. Because sometimes I just look at it, I'm not happy staying abroad. I said this with 1,000,000% of the last drop of my blood. I'm not comfortable staying abroad. I am not. People don't really know how it works. You think there's no way you will be influential in abroad that you become a first-class citizen. Indirectly, something tells you that this is not where you belong. I don't know about other countries I've not visited. But the reason why can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please, you have
when Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State, in March, when he was impeached in November 2006, he built Nest Supermarket. How many of you know Nest? He's the owner of Nest Nigeria Limited. That within the interval where he was resting,
are you
that was when he
sure
built.
what you are saying, sir?
Sir, let me tell you something. I don't.
100%.
I will respond to him,
100%.
please.
Confirm.
Allow him to finish.
I
Okay,
don't
will
like.
respond
I
to
don't.
minutes.
him.
2 minutes.
I don't
2
like
minutes.
bringing up. I don't like bringing up some issues. He is the owner of Guardians, I think, mortgage bank. He's the owner of that Guardians Express mortgage bank. He's the owner of Future View Security. He's the owner of Paymaster. He's the owner of Charms Nigeria Limited. He's the owner of Data Corp Limited. He's the owner of Card Center Limited. He was also a chairman of Fidelity Bank PLC.
Oh.
I don't know if you are getting these. All these things I'm saying is not like somebody trying to. Peter Obi is from Agulu. You all know that. You know Agulu. Agulu, the road to Agulu. I mean, everybody knows that it's in a messy state. We are in a global world. These things we are saying, as he also always tell you, go and verify. It can be verified. Go to that place, do your Google research, even check it. Most times, when it comes to the issues of politics in Nigeria, I check antecedents. I just told you about Peter Obi. I want to tell you about Bola Tinubu that I'm supporting. When this man was the governor of Lagos State, one thing I keep telling people is that institutionalizing a state or a country, you build an institution that defies time, such that when you leave office, whoever comes into that office, it follows a particular pattern to ensure that that institution you build is not deviating from a master plan, such that the development of that state or country follows a pattern. Why am I bringing this out? You all know what Lagos stands for today. I will not tell you that what Lagos State is today is a sole handiwork of one person. I know it is a collective responsibility. But one thing I must tell you, when success does not have a successor, it is a disaster. Look at the only problem I have with Bola Tinubu till today, and I keep saying it and I don't hide it, was the second term he supported Buhari. I know when he supported him for first term, he was misbehaving. That time he went there to his office to advise him that this thing you are doing is not good. I remember EFCC started coming to Bola Tinubu's residence as if the only way you can shut the mouth of those people who are observing the ineptitude you are meting on the people is to chase with EFCC and so. But that's not even a problem. The second time would have been the game changer to show that the APC as a party, I'm not talking about individual now, as a party was a serious political party, because the man who is piloting the affair deviated from the real ideology why that party was created. I am not telling you that, yes, I'm APC, no. I am supporting an individual, not a party. Recall, last presidential election, I supported Atiku because I felt Peter Obi and Atiku, they presented, I felt any other thing can be better. Any other thing can be better than the Buhari we had. I don't know if you are getting it. That was my major take. But most people just feel, come in election, you just take a popular opinion, Obi, obedient, Obi, because it's not a logo. People just want to talk about it without having a formidable stand on how these things work.
Congress Alaska, thank you very much.
So I need to respond to him now.
Can we say something, please? Because it looks like those who are just talking are the ones talking.
Please.
Go ahead, sir.
I need to respond to him.
Yeah.
No,
I've been listening to this man that's been talking.
I want to thank him first, and secondly, I want to ask him, how old is Anambra State and how old is Lagos State? Have you heard of Jekende? Did you know Lagos was the capital of Nigeria in 1940? Even before the birth of Bola Tinubu, do you know the people that have ruled Lagos State? Did you know Babangida built Third Mainland Bridge? See, let me tell you something. There is a difference between a ruler and a leader. The set of the politicians we have now are called rulers. They are not called leaders. In 2015, Bola Tinubu said, when England was challenged, when France was challenged, Charles de Gaulle stood for them. When Nigeria was challenged, or when Nigeria is challenged, and who do we call on? Muhammadu Buhari. What is Bola Tinubu going to campaign on? What is he going to tell Nigerians? See, you cannot compare Lagos State and Anambra. Anambra State was just created in 1991. What's his name? Peter Obi took Anambra education to where he is today. Do you know how poor Anambra State when it comes to education? He took them to a level that they were recognized by WAEC. So when you people are saying Tinubu built Lagos, Tinubu did not build Lagos. All why did he remove Ambode? Because he's a godfather to all of them.
So
we don't need this set of politicians, please.
No, there was a statement you made. There was a statement you made.
No, please. Let me finish my statement.
Go ahead, Owen.
Tinubu did not build Lagos State point of correction. He only added what
I never
he
said.
wants to add. He never built Lagos State. I don't know whether
I never said.
2 days ago, where two APC members were counter each other. They were saying, one was saying Tinubu did not build Lagos. He is a Lagosian.
I never told you that Tinubu, I never told you points of correction. I never said Tinubu built Lagos State.
When you people are rating Anambra State and the antecedent of Peter Obi, don't compare it to Bola Tinubu. Please.
Why?
Anambra State is just how many years old?
Can
In
I?
1991, as Anambra State
No,
is
I
the
mean,
biggest
let
capital of
us
Nigeria
stop
before.
even
I don't
comparing
have
the two
problem. I
states.
don't
Let's
have
compare the
problem.
two.
I don't,
Let's
I
I
rest
compare
don't
the
have
two
okay.
problem.
persons. That is what we
When
are
you talk
here
about
for.
okay, when we are
Let's
talking
compare
about
the
the
two
two persons,
persons.
No,
talking about
Nigeria,
the two
allow him
persons,
speak
Let's
now.
talking
When
compare
I
the
about the
two
two
talk,
persons,
persons.
not the state.
Hold on.
And
Talking about the
Nigeria,
two
allow
according
him
to
persons.
speak now. Someone else
What
has spoken.
what
I've been speaking for
parameter?
the past
you
10
know
minutes.
what
What
you guys
parameter do
the
you use in
same people
comparing these
talking
two
are the same
persons?
people talking. Can
Yes,
the
I've been talking
moderator
for
do
the
something
past
here
10
about,
minutes.
please?
And I have a lot of things to say. I've not even said anything.
All right.
Yeah, but I
I would
mean,
like to react to
Mr.
what you guys have been
We
saying.
are together. Mr. Owen, you use one statement now. Say, Dunubu not beat
Please,
Lagos.
I yielded my time to my global coordinator, Dr. Dennis.
Yeah,
All right.
you say, hold on, Congress. Wait till you the only word when you use just now. We want more to declare
I can
something.
continue from there. You say I should
You say
Yes,
continue from there.
yes, tell
Tunubu,
me.
you say Tunubu not beat Lagos State. Then
We never beat
Alaska they tell
Lagos
you
State.
say
no,
Alaska
he
they tell
didn't
you
build
say
Lagos
he don't
State.
tell you say Tunubu beat Lagos State. So that's why we want
He
to
said
balance that place.
someone
He
institutionalized
said
Lagos
so.
State.
He
He
said
said
so.
he's not
Alaska, do you
comparing
say so?
Anambra with
Okay,
Lagos
before
State.
we
You,
That
give
was
to
would you
Gabriel,
allow me to speak? Would you allow
just
me
a
to
minute.
speak on what
Do
you
you
said?
say so or not before we give it to Gabriel?
What I said is this: any state, for a state to move forward, if you see a state working, you go and check the pedigree of people that have been there. I said during the time of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and when I say institutionalization, those days in Lagos, when you get to Lagos State, I am 100% aware that when you are carrying a handbag, they can drag your handbag and run. Courtesy.
Mr.
Agbero.
Moderator, I will say this your moderation
Okay.
is not fair. I think it's being
No,
biased.
No,
So this
no,
Leave
you
guy
asked a
Gabriel.
already
Just
question.
he has
let
been
And
him
you
talking
get
just
for the
it.
past
you
10
just said
minutes
something
now.
about
No,
institutionalization.
it's not 10
I want
minutes
to
now.
tell you
He's been
something.
talking
We
for the
just tell
past
him
10
to let
minutes.
I,
the hair.
wait, hold
If
on,
he reach
please.
When
say,
you
You
were
said
talking,
something
I
about
have reason to
institutionalization.
counter you,
I
and you
want to
not
tell you. I
counter
want
me.
to cite
I
an
allow
Gabriel,
you to
example,
finish.
He
a
has
single
said
hear
what
woman
is
example.
from
right.
I will want to
Alaska.
react. Even we are reacting on
And
your this
other
what you
Lagos
said.
to
You
him
are
and
still
react to what he said.
countering us.
He's not supposed to come back again to speak. I yielded
Mr.
my time to
Moderator,
him.
you are
All
not doing
right.
your job. Oh. Mr.
Alaska,
Moderator, you're not doing your job at
Mr.
all.
Gabriel, go
No
ahead.
problem. I'm out. If you don't want, if you ask a question and you don't want me to respond, there's no point. We are
You
not
will
here to argue.
you
We
will
are not
answer
You
here
the
just
question
said
asking a
later.
question. You
You
say
will
No,
answer
something,
Mr.
and we are
later.
President,
reacting
we
Go
are
ahead.
to
not
it.
Gabriel,
We
arguing.
you
are
go
reacting.
ahead.
You are still
You go ahead, Gabriel.
countering us. Your reaction.
No,
Mr. Gabriel, you
we
can
are not
talk.
Nothing.
You can
arguing.
talk.
No,
You
we are
just
not
said
arguing. You just said
Mr. Gabriel, go ahead, please.
Mr. Gabriel is not here. Who is Mr. Gabriel? I have to
Oh,
say
sorry,
something. You made
Dr.
mention, Mr.
Dennis.
Alasha made mention of Nest, made mention of Fidelity Bank and a lot of that. That is to know someone
Wait a
who is
minute. I don't
industrious and
understand this
someone
thing.
who is a
Are you
capitalist.
trying to call Greg or you are
Tell
saying
me,
Dr. Dennis?
I said Dennis.
okay,
Okay, go
what are you
ahead.
saying? Actually,
Go ahead now. We are waiting for you.
okay. So he's talking about the track record and the success is recorded by my candidate, Mr. Peter Obi. He has not said anything about Bola Tinubu. He made mention of Fidelity Bank, Charms, Nest Supermarket, and other successful businesses. Mr. Peter Obi has, figured out even before he was a successful man before joining politics. But who was Tinubu before he joined in 1999? This is someone whose age is questionable, his birth is questionable, his state is questionable, his health is questionable. Everything about Bola Ahmed Tinubu is questionable. Tell me, the money he's using now, where did he get it from? His worth, everything about Bola Ahmed Tinubu is questionable. We can't have such a person whose character and everything is questionable to be president of Nigeria. So you are telling me that who is it called? Peter Obi is successful in Champs, is successful in Nest Supermarket, and all this. This is someone who grew from nothing and became somebody. And those are the kind of people we need in Nigeria. People who have labored, who knows what it means to make money. Tell me, how did Bola make his money? This is someone who has multiple names. His birth, his age is questionable. His head is questionable. Everything about Bola Ahmed Tinubu is questionable. And now he's talking about institutionalizing Lagos. As Mr. Owen has already said, we cannot claim the successes of Lagos to Ahmed Bola Tinubu because Lagos has been the colony of Nigeria when the British ruled. So you cannot say the industrialization of Lagos is now attributed to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is fallacious. Like he has rightly pointed out, Third Mainland Bridge was built by IBB. Most of the housing estate in Lagos was built by Jankode. What has Tinubu recorded in Lagos State? Nothing, apart from godfatherism. His wife supplies all the diesel in Lagos. His son, Sheikh, is in charge of all the advertising in Lagos State. His daughter is in charge of all the markets in Lagos State. Olumo is in charge of all the parks in Lagos State. Tell me, what is the track record and success of Bola Tinubu in Lagos State? Apart from godfatherism, he has brought Fashola. Ambode was doing well. I was not listening to him. He removed Ambode. Now he has brought Showelu to continue the plundering of Lagos State. His company, Alphabetas, collects all the revenue in Lagos State and controls certain percentage of that money doesn't go to Lagos coffers. Third Mainland, the Lekki toll gate, he doesn't know how Lekki was constructed. He has gone there to put toll gates that led to the massacre of the Hensas victims in Lagos. Tinubu controls all the resources in Lagos without remitting any cover to Lagos State, and that is leakage. We can't continue with such someone who is such character in Nigeria. It's going to mess us up. So that's my own take. So Elisha should be very, very guided that we can't have someone who is Tinubu as president of Nigeria. It's going to be very, very counterproductive. We don't need such a person. So thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, Congress, go ahead. I can see your hand.
Yeah, I see what my brother just talked about Tinubu now. There is something I want to talk about, Peter Obi. Now, people are calling Obi like a saint in Nigeria. In 2019, Obi was a vice president candidate to Atiku Abubakar, who stole money that can feed 400 million Nigerians. Obasanjo just said it. He said Atiku is a big thief, but Obi was his vice president candidate. Obasanjo came out in the media, said it to the entire Nigeria, say, this man that is coming as a president, the money is told, he can feed 400 million Nigerians. Obi was not blind. Obi was with him. Now, there is something I ask. I am not saying everybody has freedom of speech. You can support whoever you want to support. Do you know why I say Obi is not qualified to rule Nigeria? Obi is not qualified because, one, Obi is not sincere to himself. Obi went to Labour Party. I want to tell you guys the story now, how Obi get the ticket. Are you not telling me Obi get that ticket free? Obi paid for it. He paid for it and get that ticket. That's somebody that who have paid for ticket. That's the person you are clamoring for to rule Nigeria. He paid for the ticket. He doesn't get that ticket free. Obi never get Labour Party ticket free. Osho, whatever video is there, or free set, what they talking about Obi. So, my brother, when we are supporting somebody, we should know the kind of person we are supporting. Obi said one thing, that MBA meeting, you said Obi is going to change Nigeria. If Obi rule as a Nigeria president, the first person Obi supposed to arrest in Nigeria is Abubakar Atiku. But on that day, he was saying, my leader, he never showed the sign of opposition. Obi is not a politician. If Obi become president of Nigeria, Nigeria will be worse than even Buhari regime because he don't have the capacity. He don't have the vocal. The fear in Obi is too much. Because how can you say you are not in PDP again? Opposition is opposition. You met your principal, your former principal in MBA. You will say it's not sign of respect. No, it's not sign of respect. Because if Obi become president, the first person Obi supposed to charge in Nigeria is Atiku Abubakar because Obasanjo have said it wholeheartedly that the money is stole from the treasury of the Nigeria is too much. But can Obi do that? Obi will not do that. Because he has claimed it's his own principal. It's his own leader. He said it publicly. So my brothers and sisters, why I'm supporting Ahmed Tinubu, we want the power to shift to South. Because Obi don't have the capacity to win election in North. We should have that one in the back of our mind. He can get vote in the South. What about the North? How is he going to do it? How is he going to win the North? We need to think about that. Northerners, they listen to their leaders.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead.
So for me, That is why
Okay,
it's
can I say
only
something now, please?
Tinubu that have the capacity in the South that can confront Atiku. Obi don't have the capacity.
Can,
Okay.
can, I,
Can I say
can, I,
something,
can I
please?
come in for my party?
Yeah.
Come in, sir.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
First, I want to thank my brother. I respect him a lot. He has a lot of passion. But unfortunately, this is the first time we are meeting to really discuss one-on-one. And I will use the opportunity to help you today. I want to help my brother. First and foremost, like we told you, the diasporans we are parading are educated people. We are very educated. And we will use the opportunity to help us. We are not representing sectional Nigeria. We are representing all Nigeria. As far as this body is concerned, we don't even know Lagos. We don't know who is Yoruba. We don't know Igbo. We are looking for efficiency. Somebody who is qualified for what we want for Nigeria. So if Obi was a Yoruba man, we will still support him. So what we are saying now is that looking at the credentials of education, which I possess, and so many of us in diaspora possess, the people there now, they don't have enough education to match Obi. That first disqualified them. The second thing is, one of you have already praised Obi to be a very good trader. And so we like people who are creative. So creativity is bringing him forward. And he has told you want to turn the country into a production center. The other one that you are saying that we will never support you to say that Obasanjo said Atiku is a thief. That is not confirmable because Obasanjo is not a police officer and it's not a court. Those statements are opinion. The only thing he said, and he stands by it, I'm helping you now, is that when he was in office, he would have personally handed Atiku to the FBI. He did not do it because of their family relation. So that's already a compromise. The man is saying sorry till tomorrow that I'm supposed to do it, but because of their family relation, he did not do the right thing. He's still saying sorry. So we cannot use his statement to validate whether the man is a thief, is not a thief. The second one is every African, we respect our elders. Whether they are beating us, they are forcing us, they are insulting us, they are sitting on what we want, we respect them. So respecting him in the public eyes, if he has showed disrespect that day, you also bring the story that he does not respect anybody. So we thank God that some Nigerians are quarreling. Why did he show respect? And he doesn't lose anything for doing that. Fourthly, I want to also tell you, my brother, that the vote he's expecting is based on the new Nigeria we want to see through Nigeria. Because when we lie to ourselves, we are in overseas. We call each other brothers and sisters, and we don't remember we are outside again. When it comes to election, we allow this deviant. The meaning of deviant is people lack character, who you cannot rely on. Look at the old statement we are giving since. Tinubu is just like Trump telling you that he developed New York. How can Trump develop New York? It's not possible. You say Trump contributed to New York. Those are the statements people like you can say that Tinubu contributed to New York. And somebody has just challenged you. Whoever that is taking over from me, from the AC side, should continue from where my global coordinator just asked. After telling you the history of Lagos, he said, tell us the thing the man added to Lagos. Show us the thing added. You understand me? Not to be fighting government, creating unnecessary local government that he couldn't control that time. We are asking you, what are the physical projects, apart from him converting the lands and the property of Lagos into a personal use that make all of you think is rich today? Criminals like that shouldn't be working in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, I can see your hand, Congress, Alaska. Go ahead.
First of all, I want to say this. I made a statement initially that you respond to what people say, not what is in your mind. You don't come and have an opinion in your mind, and when people are saying things, you just hold the opinion you have in your heart, start countering them. I said something. Success without a successor is failure. I said it, walking Lagos today, nobody, Lagos automatically is on autopilot. Lagos is walking, no matter how you want to talk about it. Without revenue from the federal government, I said Lagos is working. And I want to tell you how I said somebody institutionalized Lagos. I was pointing a reference to the fact that Those days, when you are in Lagos, you see hoodlum touts dragging your bag, running with your bags and every other thing. And as at that time, when that happens, it leads to what they call jungle justice. People are killed. You come out in the morning in the street of Lagos, you see people on the streets laying on the floor dead because one or two crime was committed there. When this guy came, and you see Agbiru collecting money without remitting to the coffer of the government, I said, somebody, when I say, even if I want to point a reference of institutionalization, when he came in and bring all these touts together in each of these zones, if you are familiar with Lagos, go to each of those zones, like all those K2 different side in Lagos, you see a standard office of these people. These people, he brought them together, ensure that this revenue they are taking from the government, he brought out a uniform revenue system, such that anybody who is a commercial driver or who works in Lagos, there are some people who pay monthly, some people do it weekly, while some do it on a daily basis. Those things were introduced by Tinubu. You and I can say, you and I know that. And Oga was also saying something that he said, I don't know, he was making a statement that Tinubu stole people and converted, just the way you said, you made a statement now that Obasanjo calling Atiku a thief has no authenticity. Yes, of course. I can't even say that. And I can't say that because, of course, I cannot even validate most of those statements. And you said he converted. You would have said the place he built A, B, and C. Tinubu owns TVC. TVC News, check the date. As we're talking, you type it. TVC station, when was it created? You check it. You said Alpha Beta. Check Alpha Beta. When did this Alpha Beta came in? The Chinese company where they pick those refuse from the street, those people sweeping the street. The Chinese company that recycle those refuses that is picked from the street of Lagos, that led to the major quarrel Tinubu had with Ambode when he sacked this Chinese company without making provision, and where Lagos became a dirty state within that short period of a year and 6 months. The Chinese company that was scrapped by Ambode that led to Tinubu trying to intervene, where Ambode refused to consent to the meeting. He refused to. That Chinese company in Lagos, check the owner, check the board members, if Tinubu name is there, and check taking those refuse from the streets and doing that recycling in Lagos.
All
How
right,
has he helped Lagos?
Congrade, before you go ahead,
No.
please, everyone.
Okay,
You will go ahead. If anybody have anything to say, you always up your hand, okay? I see you there. You go ahead. Go ahead, last time.
Okay. Now,
You all give me 2 minutes.
this whole thing that we're talking about, when I say institutionalized, look at the demerit that was in a state before somebody takes over power. I am not telling you that this man I'm talking about, he's this. I cannot even point to where he stole the money, but I can only see the development he brought to Lagos. Same thing in Anambra. People are saying education in Anambra. Undisputedly, I cannot even tell you this is what Peter Obi has done in the educational system in Anambra, because any educational system, any system that you have organized or you straighten, that cannot stand a test of time, to me, I feel there's no progress there. And apart from that, he said Tinubu, I'm talking about the achievement. I'm sure you also pointed that Tinubu owns Alpha Beta. So for you to point out the achievement of my own candidate, it means he has an achievement. And look at the company I made mention of, like the security outfit of Peter Obi. When did he create the security outfit? Talking about the Future View Security Limited, Future View. I make mention of name. You type, when was that security outfit created? Sometimes we look at these things. It's not like maybe somebody trying to spoil this one's name. I made a statement in 2020.
Congrade, can you round up like 1 minute? Because
okay. I made a statement in 2020. A statement in 2020 about Peter Obi and PDP. But unfortunately, thank God, the PDP did not disappoint me when it comes to the issue of Peter Obi. And at the end of the day, the same problem we foresee then happened in PDP. So let us try as much as possible to bring references when we are still talking. Not like saying this person is the thief. You are talking about educational qualification. Tinubu is an accountant. He made the first class. This guy writes philosophy. So what are the qualifications that what do you really need?
Okay.
Thank you.
Please go ahead, doctor.
Yes, thank you very much. Let me quickly react to what he has just said. First of all, he said he's trying to contribute or attribute alpha beta as a sources. I don't know how collecting revenue is a sources when you are not uh, part of how that wealth is being generated. First of all the banks headquarters, they are domiciled in Lagos. All the insurance headquarters, they are domiciled in Lagos. If Tinubu thinks he knows how to generate wealth by collecting revenue that is already bad based on natural, is already there in Lagos, why is he not going to Jigawa to go and collect tax and raise billions of naira? And let's see how he's going to generate all these billions. So attributing alpha beta as a sources is very, very, very fallacious and very unproductive. And secondly, he talked about education. Bola Ahmed Tinubu education is still questionable. He said he made the first class. Can we see that result? This is someone who we don't even know the primary and the secondary school he attended. He said he attended a school in Chicago. That is still questionable.
Oh, you have your computer.
We just
You have
saw
your
in the
internet.
social media is
No,
Very
press
good,
it now.
very
Check it on
questionable.
Google.
no. I'm
You are
saying
with
I'm
I
Google.
saying
live
This
in
guy is
I
in
said
Chicago.
US.
before. I
I
said
live in
before.
Check
Chicago.
Google.
I went to Chicago State University. Tinubu is not there.
That
Don't
cannot
tell
be
me
Okay.
that.
Can
verified.
you check Google?
Cannot
Check
be
Google.
verified.
Press
There's
Google
So I'm
now.
not
nothing
checking no
on
Google.
on the social
I
media
attended
that
Chicago
Tinubu
State
attended
University.
the
Don't tell
school
me
of
what I know.
Chicago. That we need to see the result. How can you attend a university, you didn't attend primary and secondary school, and just catapult yourself into college?
Okay. Check your Google now. You can press Google.
That is what I'm
Because
You
that's a
see.
Google.
saying. Google
Okay.
run of configuration is what you input there. That's what Google output is an input output. Is
Who
what
imputed
is based on
it? Who
spreadsheet
imputed it?
algorithm. We need to find. He needs to present his certificate that he attended that school. And you said he
But
made
the
the
school,
first
the
class.
school rightly
We need
came
to
out and
see it.
claimed that
Do
he
you know
attended
that
the school.
even
What
if
school?
first
Once
degree is
again,
first degree?
my honorable Dr. Dennis, you
Yes.
see, allow this man to speak and so that he can tell his people what he's talking about. Because we are not going to be arguing with you. You've made your point. We listen. You
Yeah,
align to
exactly.
make his 2 minutes, and you also listen. We are not going
Exactly.
to
But
do.
it's always
We are not doing
interrupting
market.
and
We are not doing
interjecting us.
trading here. We are not in the marketplace. Go
When
ahead.
we're talking, we allow you, we listen to you. Now I'm talking, you don't want me to talk.
All right. Adi Joshua, you don't have some questions, and we go allow some callers to call in now. When I don't understand everything we don't talk,
No,
sis.
I've not finished. Let me learn first
Yeah,
before you
yeah,
put your
yeah. You
question.
will, we will still give you time to talk.
Okay, yes.
Okay. We go put like number for them now. We receive like maybe maximum like 5 calls because
While we
today.
are waiting for the call, allow Dr. Greg to speak more about Chicago. He said he was from that university. Then
Okay,
Madam is
yes,
also
okay,
here.
yes.
Don't make Madam feel
Yes.
idle.
Sir Greg can talk, yes, can speak then because I've not concluded what I was saying.
All right, you go ahead.
But I don't know if he's there. Sir Greg, are you there?
Yes,
Okay.
sorry, I was just. I'm here.
Please,
You know,
please. I may be leaving
the,
this. I may be leaving this broadcast very soon because this place is dark, and also I also have some commitments. I have some appointment. I thought this is going to span for like 1 hour 30 minutes.
You
So
try.
I don't know, but I
You
will still
try.
be here until my guest come in.
Yeah,
You have to
please.
sacrifice for your brother. That's your brother in Lagos. You got to do everything. Don't go where you go.
No,
Alaska.
no, no. Just Alaska. I want to at least being with us all the way from Nigeria. You try a lot. You try a lot. I give you kudos for that. So, sir, go ahead.
yeah, good afternoon, everybody. First, number one, that is a start. I don't. There is even there's even a dad that even went to that school because I went to the head post office to find out when he went to school. They couldn't tell anyone. Okay, I went to Chicago State University. My wife went there also. So for him to come up and start saying he got the first class or he got, I don't even know whether he I know when he was in Chicago, he was a cab driver, and was that for sure. No, that by the wayside. Now, what I really want to say is we're talking about Tinubu here. You see, we need people that are competent and people that are trustworthy. Right from the very beginning, this man came out to say he's 69 years old, 70 years old. Meanwhile, the daughter is 61 years old. So how can you believe a person who wants to come and rule us and once in his death to tell us lies about his own age? I mean, it doesn't make any sense because secondly, I mean, I heard this man talk in his state. Sometimes it's very incoherent. Sometimes you don't even know what he's saying. You know, I'm not saying Tinubu has been a good man or a good candidate while he was in his youth. But at this stage, at 86, in his 80th age,
We are not hearing him properly.
Sir, we can't, like, there is noise in your side.
Okay.
Only one thing I hear from you, you say you visit the school where you go, the university. You say, hold on. You say you visit the school. So we go for the next broadcast, because this Olakoko talk show, we need proof for everything we talk here. If you go fit help us when you visit the school, like video, like any proof when you fit give us, as we dey talk, we flash them out. It go make sense. It go help the broadcast. So maybe for any other time, try bring out proof. Like when they tell us basically say not get certificate, you now see when result there everywhere. You understand? So something like that go really help a lot.
Yes.
So we don't need to debate.
If you want to go about
Sir, what did they call Dr. Dennis?
Yes.
Please, you can continue from there. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, yes. I also
I
want to
don't come back. I'm
observe.
backward. Don't come back.
I also want to observe Elisha. He said he was trying to compare Tinubu had a first class in accounting while Mr. Peter Obi studied philosophy. First degree is first degree. If you look at after Mr. Peter Obi has achieved his first degree in his school, did you see the other education advancement he went forward, like attending Cambridge, Oxford, and other top-notch universities across the world? Is Alasa aware of all this? That he has improved himself. So what has Tinubu done after his so-called first class in accounting, and he now became the treasurer of MOBI and now acquired all the wealth in the world? Can he tell us what was Mr. Tinubu's achievement or advancement after he had his first degree? But we know that of Mr. Peter Obi. He went to Lagos Business School and he studied various leadership and management programs in Cambridge, in Kellogg, in Harvard, all the schools around the world. Mr. Peter Obi has attended all. So he cannot say because Mr. Peter Obi had a first degree in philosophy, he should be pushed aside. No, I will not accept that. Mr. Peter Obi has, in terms of education, he has a better pedigree compared to Mr. Bola Tinubu. Mr. Bola is a really pusher when it comes to education. When we compare education that of Mr. Peter Obi, cannot be found anywhere. He has a first class in accounting. What is his advancement after becoming a first class graduate in accounting? Did he have a master's? Did he have a PhD? What is his improvement in education? Nothing. All of a sudden, he became so wealthy.
Thank you very much, Doctor. We get your
And
point.
let me add to what Dr. Dennis said.
I know. Just hold on. We have a call. Please hold on, sir. You hold on.
Talk.
Like this, we go get point. Hold on. Yes, caller, go ahead.
Good evening, my able gentlemen.
Good evening.
The only reason I decided to call in on this program is for me to make something really, really clear. You know, Nigeria has already collapsed, like we all know. Right now, I think we, the masses, we really need a messiah at this point in time, irrespective of the party that you are from. We need somebody who will come and bring Nigeria back to normal, who will restore that country. Because as we all know, the country is already gone. It's far gone. So like when gentlemen of this great caliber that I'm seeing right here on my screen start arguing about parties, it makes someone like me feel bothered, you know. It gives me tension because at this time, I think we should all realize something, that it is high time we put party aside. When we talk about competency, we have seen the competency of APC and the PDP. It is crystal clear. We are all seeing it. These two political parties have been the one ruling that country for years. During the time of PDP, we know how things were. And now that APC has been in power for quite some years, we also know the situation of things. Things have never been better. We, the ordinary Nigerians, we have not really enjoyed anything about that country. There is nothing to write home about that country called Nigeria because of these two political parties, which is the PDP and the APC. So now the only reason why a lot of us are clamoring right now, most of the citizens, the only reason why we are clamoring right now for Peter Obi, we don't care. We are not even looking at the competency of that man alone. We are not looking at the way the man is doing things, the way he's, like carrying himself and the way he's, like encouraging us, or rather the kind of hope he's giving to us.
All right, it's your point. You have 1 minute left.
We just want to try something different.
Olakoko, I'm here. I want to answer that guy.
We want to try another political party, and we want to try a different person.
All right, thank you very much. And hold on, caller. Hold on. We have heard you clearly. Do you have anything to tell us about Labour Party? Or you just want to try Labour Party? Can you answer the question?
See, if we listen,
go ahead and answer the question. Just go ahead. Do you want to try Labour Party, or do you have anything to tell us about Labour Party? Just simple question.
Labour Party has not gotten any response about that country. So there's nothing to talk about Labour Party.
All right, thank you. That means we just want to try. We want to try Labour Party.
That is the thing.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate your contribution. Thank you. We get you clear. Very simple. He said, according to this scholar, we won't try Labour Party. Very simple.
Can someone react?
Hold on. No, sir, you have been talking since. Just hold on. If another person wants to talk, let's give him time to talk. This time around the 33 minutes, we have 20 minutes to leave this place. Yes, caller, go ahead. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, good evening. Hello, my name is Ophelia. I'm calling from Belgium.
Thank you for coming. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am watching your broadcast and it's really very interesting listening to you and and the rest of the people on your program.
Thank you, sir. You have 2 minutes. Go ahead. Just go straight to the point.
Okay. I was born in Lagos. I'm from Delta State, but I was born in Lagos. My parents bought a land in 1969 before I was born in Lagos. I went to primary and secondary school in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos. And so when you grow up in a place and you hear people saying that a particular person who became governor of Lagos State built Lagos, a true Lagosian will get really very angry when people make all these remarks.
Do you hear it from here that they told you that somebody built Lagos from this place, or you hear it from outside?
No, like the young man there.
The young man never said something like that. He never said so. Okay, don't change what he said. We have this place. No. Excuse me. We don't beat around the bush here. I just tell you now. The young man don't say so. So if you want to move ahead, you go ahead. We have more calls.
Yeah,
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Moderator,
No,
you didn't allow me
Mr.
react. You
No,
didn't allow me react to that first
no,
question.
Mr.
Hold
Lakoko.
on. I want you. Don't distract my broadcast. Now make an attend to the caller. If you want to talk, you talk. Wait till they talk. We're not talking for here. So you don't need to come lie against anybody.
That first caller, you did not allow me or someone from my team to react
First
to
caller
it.
say he mind.
You did not allow
The
us to.
first caller already say he mind. The first caller say he mind. He
Then
say
you
he don't
allow
have,
us to react to
he
it
don't have
because you
anything to
made a
say about Labour
conclusion.
Party. He say, I want to
You
give
drew
Peter
a
Obi a
conclusion
trial.
based
He
on
want to
that
give
first
Peter Obi a
caller.
trial.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking
That
about
is the first caller. So we all pick a point, then we cut it off. You listen to the point, then you pick it up, then we go ahead. If you
Yes,
allow
you said the
caller
first
to
caller said Labour Party is a trial party. You do not allow us to react to it.
Sir, if
You
anyone is
concluded
talking,
and
if
make
they
a
need your
summary that
attention,
we
if
said
you need
the Labour
observation,
Party is a
hold on,
trial
sir,
error party.
hold on. If anybody is on the line, as he's talking, if you have any observation, feel free to talk. That is why I said before, if you want to talk anything, raise up your hand. If we have caller, you have any observation, you are free to say anything. So the caller don't know anything about Labour Party. He say he just need a trial. He want to give Peter Obi a trial. That's all. What else do you want me to say? You want me to stay here for 5 minutes listening to another to the same thing? Caller, please go ahead. Any more thing?
So I was saying that Lagos is where I grew up, and when some people want to make a record out of Lagos State, I am knowledgeable enough about Lagos to say a particular things about Lagos. Somebody who does not have a birth certificate from Nigeria, somebody who did not go to primary school in Nigeria,
Who don't have a birth certificate in Nigeria?
Excuse me?
Who don't have a birth certificate in Nigeria? Who? Mention the name.
Tinubu does not have. Tinubu does not have a birth certificate.
I don't see people where they support Peter.
Okay, hold on, no, please, hold on, no more, please. If somebody don't have a birth certificate,
Olakoko, allow them to hear their view.
how
It's a
come
personal
he
view.
become the governor of Lagos State?
It's because we are living in a country. It's because you are living in a country that
because you are living where?
We got this caller. If we give their time, we never come on here. Thank you very much, caller. We appreciate your contribution. Thank you. Caller, don't follow me. To this one, I caller. They go come, carry us, go up, carry us, come down. Who's your person? When you say Tinubu don't get best ticket for Nigeria. Now you call the phone and they ask you.
Mr.
Caller, go ahead.
Mr. Moderator, can I say something?
This is the last
Moderator,
caller. After this
hold on.
caller, you can say something.
Can I say something, please?
Okay. Who is want to say something, Mr. Monday or what?
I want to say something. I want to say something.
I don't know who is talking.
I want to
Okay,
say
go ahead.
something.
Please, now to 2 minutes. Chief, what did they call? Sir, please, you moderate the time. 2 minutes.
I want to say something, please.
Hold on.
Go ahead. 2 minutes.
Let Mr. Monday. Mr. Monday has been eager to speak. Let Mr. Monday speak.
Thank you very much, Mr. Velias Ezoba. You see, the problem with the supporters of Peter Obi, like I said earlier on, they do not have enough information, substance to back Peter Obi. These people just joined the bandwagon of Peter Obi. You see, Peter Obi, as we talk now, as we are on this live broadcast, he has not produced his manifestos. If you ask them, what are you expecting from Peter Obi? They become aggressive. Look at the other one now talking about birth certificate, and it's probable that that caller do not even have a voter's card.
Oh, God.
It's probable, and that is the honest truth. I do not hate Peter Obi. Peter Obi can have all the degrees in the world today. To become a president of Nigeria, all you need is a school set or a primary six. Currently, we have a primary. People say Buhari primary six, but Buhari went to Sardos military school in United Kingdom. He went through military trainings. See, The problem with our country is that a lot of people just stay on board and start talking about Peter Obi. The same thing they did with Sowore last time. And at the end, Sowore, nobody wants to hear anything about Sowore today. My people, supporters of Peter Obi, we want power presidency to come to the South. And that is what we'll be yearning for. If we allow the Northerners to continue, I swear, they will be there forever again. We will be colonized again. We already, when the British were leaving, they concentrated power in the hands of the North. And this power, what they have done is to teach our people, our students, the so-called graduates, how to speak English. To a point, till today, none of the university has produced anything. My University of Benin, the University of Benin, where I come from, they are producing pure water. All we just know how to do is just to speak English. Peter Obi do not have the wherewithal to drag presidency to the South. All our leaders are asking for power to come to South. We just have to get that correct.
Thank you very much, sir. We don't be Obaseki. We use English if we go state.
Mr. Moderator,
go ahead, Mr.
Can I speak now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. For my first question,
Brother Owen, 1 minute. Allowed our sister Osazuwa to speak. After Osazuwa, the next one I want you to come in. Sister Osazuwa, if you are there.
Which one is Sister Osazuwa not there yet?
Okay, then Owen continue.
Yeah, Mr. Moderator, I want to thank you for your good job, but there is something I want to tell you. When somebody call in, please allow the person to go through his statement before you cut him off. And
no, not to allow your head.
Now.
No, I will not allow people.
I am coming.
I say no insult. No,
we are not insulting anybody here.
So I will not allow them to lie on your head. Then they will not be saying it that is all I go touch you. They say no. If you say it now, I will know that you are the one that say it. Nobody said that Tinubu do anything for
you are right. But what I'm saying, what I am saying is you allow the person to go through his statement so that we can take something from it and act and even learn from it. That is one. Then I want to thank you. No, we'll tackle it. That is two. And secondly, in the other aspect of age, if you go online, Tinubu has changed his age 3 times. That aside. And secondly, to Mr. Monday, the disaster Nigeria is facing today, it was brought upon by Tinubu. Tinubu is the spearheaded of the problem Nigeria is facing today. When you talk of competence, Obi is 1 million times better than Tinubu. If you want power to come to South, you need to support Obi. You need to go with the voice of the people. The voice of the people is the voice of God.
The reason why Peter Obi will be the best president. You say the reasons. Give us substances. Not talk this one.
Give us your point.
Please, can I say something for just 2 minutes? A minute, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
One thing I got so confused about right now. Hello, can you hear me?
No, Alaska. Allow Mr. Owe to hit a point before you come in, please.
Okay.
Hit your point, Mr. Owe.
Tell us the reasons why Peter Obi must be president. Tell us.
Yeah, the reason why Nigerians are clamoring for Peter Obi. You said Peter Obi, you've not seen his manifesto. Have you seen that of Tinubu? One, you've not seen that of Tinubu. The only thing you've heard of Tinubu, bring up Agbado, recruit 50,000 to the military, recruit 50,000 to the army, recruit 50,000 for what? Feed them Agbado cassava. But look at the antecedent of
Take it one after the other. Agbado and cassava. You make
Agbado. No, I am not an Igbo. That is the antecedent and that is the manifesto of Tinubu. Have you heard Tinubu speak in any gathering?
I understand you. Olakoko will give you a chance to talk. I just want to
tell you. Mr. Monday, you are not a moderator. Be patient. Mr. Monday,
be patient. Have you heard Tinubu speak in any gathering? Have you seen Tinubu being interviewed in any channel or Arise or his own TV station? Have you heard Tinubu? The reason why Nigeria don't want Tinubu, it is because of what he said. Recruit 50,000 into the military. Give them agbado. There is corn, there is cassava. What are they going to eat?
What is
But
wrong?
it is wrong. We need somebody that is productive like Peter Obi.
You're not the Itapu again.
We
You're not the
need somebody that is productive like Peter Obi. Look at whenever Peter Obi is speaking, you will see light. We need somebody that will bring what we are seeing in Western world to Nigeria. In Western world, we don't pray for us to have social amenities. We don't pray for us to have social amenities. These are the antecedents Peter Obi wants to bring to Nigeria. Thank you.
I will give him a report.
Thank you, sir. Please. Thank you very much, Mr. Owe. Now, like this, we don't like this. Broken state is sweet. We're not there yet.
Let me give him reporter, please.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Okay, okay, Mobramode, you go ahead because you don't want to let her talk. Okay, go ahead. Just a minute before.
No, listen, listen, Mr.
Mode, you want to talk, Chief? You want to talk?
We cannot. No, you don't do like that. You see,
when
they don't talk, this man don't talk. You ask Mr. Lassa to talk. Somebody tell you say right.
If you get point, maybe waiting, Mr.
You are wasting our time like that. You are wasting our time. You have to learn to be patient.
All right. Mr. Alaska, go ahead, sir.
I want to go. There's something I wanted to say before I go because I have so many things to attend to now. Just a little thing I want to say. Just one thing. Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
See, please, do you know how many, the man that went to Chicago, he knows the National Clearing House. Everybody, I don't know if he's aware of it. If you schooled in the US, we know of the National Clearing House.
Hold on, sir.
The National Clearing House, and do you know that paying a few dollars to National Clearing House, you get details of the result of anybody you want to see. Just paying a few dollars to the National Student Clearing House, and you get to Tinubu certificate. Sometimes when we are arguing, when people are just arguing, you are the one that wants to see certificates. I am not the one. I don't need to be displaying it everywhere to prove a point. But you know, you in the US, if you have schooled there, they know this thing. I'm surprised when people are saying so silly things as if people are we are no longer global. Pay a few dollars to National Clearing, you can see the certificate. That's the area I just want you to clear so that anytime you want to argue, you argue with facts. Stop coming here to tell us that this guy did not go to university. He cannot be authenticated. His things are not. Everything he brings out is questionable. I just want proof. That is all I want to say. Please.
Number one.
Thank you.
Let me answer that question.
Hold on, sir. What do you call the National Clearing House, Abi? Alaska.
That is what he said.
Okay, sir. The paper with you there. The paper with you there, is that paper from National Clearing House?
No, this is from the University of Chicago. I mean, Chicago State University.
We want you to go to National Clearing House and give us a paper
from
there.
I went to my school. Why should I go to National Clearing House?
Yeah, that is
why should I go there?
The right paper.
Student Clearing House. Go to Student Clearing House. Just pay a few dollars. Student Clearing House. You get Tinubu certificates.
If I want anything, it's either I go into my school's website or I go to the school directly. Those are the two ways I get my stuff. So why should I go to National Clearing House?
No. Since you said I said
you
want to see
Tinubu when there was a controversy,
just a few dollars.
I went to the registrar's office. I went to the registrar's office to ask to find out whether what's his name Tinubu went to that school. They checked it and they couldn't find it. They now asked me whether he was there with a different name. I said, I don't know any other name. The only name I know is Tinubu Ahmed. And it didn't come out.
I want to plead with you, sir. There are some certain set of arguments I don't do. Now, if you have a phone, go to Google. Just tell them that. Just type Google Tinubu's University. You will see the cadets of people who went to the university. They are there. These things are everywhere.
But I'm telling you, I went to the registrar's office. What are you telling me?
Okay. Okay, it is well. I don't want to talk more about this. I have so
Okay,
many
good.
things to attend to right
Can I
now.
I'm,
come in?
Chief,
I'm
hold
showing you.
on, hold on,
This is
Chief.
my certificate.
If don't
Okay.
acquire
So
is something.
what are you telling me?
No, it's not
That
understand.
I
Are we
didn't
the
go to.
only
I mean, I'm
national
telling you, I went to that
clearing
school.
house? They want test in Igualo.
Don't,
Sir, you
don't,
live in
don't, don't.
America. Create a time and go to national
I
clearing
live
house.
in Chicago. I live in Chicago.
Chicago, all of for me of the America. Try and go to National Clearing House and verify the document there and check it with the one you have. If it's the
It's
same,
called it's
Why
called
does
it's
he have
called
to go
Student
to
Clearing
clearinghouse?
House.
When is
student
Student
when
clearing
he
house,
Clearing
has gone to
House.
the school
Student
uh,
Clearing House.
student clearing house. Just try and do. You know,
Yes.
when we are talking about Obaseki certificate, people go to Ibadan. You understand? We now compare the two certificates. So that is it. Student clearing house, we will not get that one. Then Tinubu, whether you go to school or you don't go to school, with the social media, we not get the right result. Student clearing house. All road now lead to student clearing house.
all
Go
right.
ahead, please, my people. We all have 10 minutes to go. And if you enjoy
Oh
this
boy,
podcast in the
you
commenters,
guys are funny.
give
Yeah.
us kudos, give us thumbs up, give us thumbs up if you enjoy the broadcast. So
Okay.
you will see be seeing all this later again. This is
Thank
the time
you.
supposed day. You carry and go here, you carry and go here. So that's so it be.
Thank you so much, my brother, Mr. Lakoko, for giving us this opportunity.
Yes,
Let
sir.
me handle this very well. Mr. Alasa, on behalf of Nigerians, we salute your courage for trying to sell what is not marketable. If you grow in Nigeria and you are over 40 years, you should tell the rest of the world that the people who spoil us as Nigerians are the same Nigerians who were forging certificates, who are doing 419, who is doing internet problem. All these things are all fake. We were in Nigeria when we have Toronto certificate. We are in Nigeria till tomorrow, ghost worker. So when people tell you that this man whose picture appear here, see his senior brother, see Papa house, and you come to national TV or a program of this nature and be convincing Nigeria that that name is his name, you are either mischievous or you are part of that very something that you are defending. Somebody who went to University of Chicago, we are lucky to have him here now, not that he's not here. You are telling him to leave University of Chicago and go to website and go and verify somebody whose name you are looking for is already a fake name in Nigeria. So that one, I just want to put that one to say that there's no point wasting time. We in America, Americans know if you went to school, if you don't went there, we'll get there when they start proper campaign. We'll hear that. Number two, don't tell us that we do not know that people like Tinubu became governor because some people, at the time we became governor was when we had Toronto certificate issues. Many of them escaped investigation then. Now he's asking for presidency. He cannot escape it. We are going to reinvestigate how he first became a governor. Then the other one, I want to tell my brother, Mr. Monday, we love you. We understand what you are saying. My brother, I don't know how much education you have. I don't know how much experience you have. I don't know how old you are. But don't address my brothers back home that they are following obese because they don't know anything. We know so well that somebody like me, I'm saying it, I've said it in other program. My own cousin, who did not even have primary school, become a local government commissioner. That capacity, that's how we rate him, like a minister in local government. His own son is a lawyer. His two other children were in overseas, educated, they don't have job. They put this primary man there. I followed him to that inauguration. From that day till tomorrow, I told him I will never set my eyes on him again because he's a corrupt person. What we are discussing now is that the man whom you people are trying to sell to Nigerians is already in a miserable ship because when he stood up and support Buhari to become the president of Nigeria, and now President Buhari is already saying, I'm already tired, I'm waiting to leave next year. He's not saying it's his turn. We are asking him all this idea that he has been reserving for 2023. Why did he not walk to Aso Rock and tell him I have this idea to improve Nigeria? So he want Nigeria to sink first before he can come and help. My brother, don't be promoting those kind of something. The stage we are now, if you buy ticket now, if you see have a way to contest, we better give you the vote than to give that to Tinubu. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I think okay, boy, social media want to say something, right?
Okay.
Director General.
Director General. Yes.
See, I really want to address two people here. Our honorable chief. Chief, are you in Nigeria or you are in diaspora?
I'm in United States. I'm in Massachusetts, in United States of America.
You get voter's card?
Never. I never registered. I know
there you are. That your own don't drop for one corner. Let's just drop your own. You are not going there. And it's an offense in America.
We won't vote for you.
In America, can anybody in America from another country come and be financing a presidential candidate in America? Just drop that kind of those things there.
You cannot bring, that's what I'm saying. I'll be begging you. You cannot uneducate our people with your lack of education. In America, what we're saying is that we are trustworthy. We are trustworthy. If I tell you now that I have voter's card and you call my information and I don't have voter's card, what good have I done?
So
wait,
this
you should thank me first. You should thank me. You should thank me. You should thank me for telling you the truth. Not unlike you,
because you are
allow him to speak, Chief Ezoba. Let him ask me the same question. I want him to ask me that question.
No, any comment where you bring now, go to ask you, Chief Ezoba. Thank you very much. Wait now, let me talk. Chief Ezoba had the free time to talk. He's had his own time. You see, you are in America. You said you are truthful people, and you have just proved the type of people, about 50% or 70% of honesty in America. You don't have a voter's card, so what you are saying here today is just out of it, because what we are saying here is that people are talking about qualifications, degrees. And I have submitted before that they brought the universities to Nigeria to teach us how to speak English. English is not education. And I queried you that in Nigeria, no university has produced anything. Up to toothpick, they cannot manufacture. University of Benin is producing pure water. I said it here. Then the other one said Agbado or Oka. May I ask you, Agbado in Yoruba language means corn, cassava means gari. My brother, our staple food in Nigeria today center around those two things. If an aspiring politician use an idiom to explain certain food, that we need food, once we have food, incidents of criminal crime will be reduced. We use cassava for akpu, curry, starch for medicine, staple food, usi, starch. Then my friend here, his name is Owen. Owen said, he said Agbado and Oka. Is that the substance of Peter Obi?
No.
But when I started my first comment, I told you I'm the Director General and I'm a member of APC. All of you here today, I don't think you are a member of a political party. I am a member.
I want to tell. That is what I want to tell you. I want to tell you, I am a card-carrying member of PDP. I have my voter's card. I am the secretary of Ward 4, Oredo. Among my primary school, among my primary school, where Governor Obaseki voted at Mission Road. Fabi Akmata Primary School in Yaro.
Wait a minute.
I want to tell you the kind of person you are talking to. I am not a baby when it comes to politics.
I'm not
with all due respect to you.
I know this. With all due respect,
At Bado Primary School at Akpakpava, I have my pictures here. Take my pictures to that these centers I'm telling you. They will tell you the kind of person I am. I am not a baby when it comes to politics.
I know you have said it twice now. With all due respect, with all due respect, I contested the by-election. I contested a by-election in 2010 in Ovia Northeast. I was a member of PDP as well. I know what I'm saying. It's probable that I might be older than you, and it's probable that you may be older than me. But what
no, you are my father, sir. With all due respect, you are my father. I said you are my father with all due respect.
Now, be say you know want me I get girlfriend, you come to talk say
if now because of who said me super chat 25 girlfriend, where else were born?
The truth is that I'm so happy that my brother did not win. And please don't contest again. You will not win because the kind of character you have is questionable. We're not going to agree people like you rule any local government for Edo. Thank you.
You see,
when we talk about come here.
This is typical of Peter Obi supporter. These are what they do.
With all due respect, sir, we have three types of Peter Obi supporters. We have three. The first set are the likes of Dr. Dennis. The second one are my type.
They are bullied. But for your information, I'm not saying with
and the third one are behind me.
With all due respect, Peter Obi will not win any election in 2022.
For me to make everybody to make everybody at home feel at ease. Obi has not said it's a do or die. So even don't worry yourself, even if you don't win.
Obi know already that he will not win. Obi knows that quite all right that he's not going to win this election. He knows that.
But he did not tell you.
But
did he tell you? Did he tell you?
He's just playing new Kunadi Kanu.
But he told you that you said cannot be governor, became governor. You impeached him, he became governor. He told you that this one is going to be like that.
Just 2 minutes for me to round up. 2 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Now we go 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me just summarize what I'm saying, please.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Go ahead.
Thank you. You see, Peter Obi, one of the reasons odds against him is that, one, he jumped from ABGA to PDP. ABGA is a nationalist party. PDP is a conservative party. Now he's in socialist party. He is a billionaire. If he knows that he is going to win the election, he will finance it by himself. He's just booming support for himself at this point in time. With how will he win? When Imo State governor is APC, Enugu State is APC, how will he win? The youth you are talking about today, you are saying people are hungry in Nigeria. They don't rig election anymore, but they buy vote. Buying vote and rig election, they are the same. Somebody who is finding it difficult to eat, look at Ola Koko eating now, and it comes to polling vote, I say I'll give you 10,000. PDP say I'll give you 10,000. I'll give you 50,000. He will sell it. He will just sell it and vote for the right person. So I'm not seeing anywhere. If you people can tell me how Peter Obi will win the election, when election was held last month in Ekiti and Osun, Peter Obi scored 0. How will he win in Southwest? How will he win in the North? Why are we wasting our time? Why are we destroying PDP vote? Why are the people destroying PDP vote? Let him just support Tinubu, then he can get a position. Simple. Peter Obi will not win.
Tinubu is too old.
Forget about age. How old is your president in America? Okay, listen, I live in Great Britain, UK. In Great Britain, they colonize a lot of countries. They've been to a lot of countries and robbed them, and they are rich. By so doing, they give welfare to their citizens. Nigeria do not have that money. We live on $20 billion a year, and that $20 billion a year, 3.5 billion is used to subsidize fuel for people to drive cars, to have petrol to use. So how much is that? And we still have to go and borrow to finance that budget. And again, people who live in diaspora do not really know how Nigeria has progressed over the years. Compare Nigeria with other countries. This is a country with about 39 states. Look at all the universities. Go to some places. One ardent supporter of Peter Obi, he was praying that, just send me a video. I pray Nigeria should be like this place. When I checked the place is in Accra, Ghana, Seko. I was ashamed. I said, look at a master degree holder praying that Nigeria should look like Seko in Accra. That shows he doesn't know. A lot of people, like this man, Chief Zobana, it's possible that this man has a house in Lagos. If Lagos is good, if Peter Obi was all that good in Anambra, how many people are...
Do you know the antecedent of the VP of Tinubu? Do you know his antecedent?
Eh?
Do you know the antecedent of Shetima?
I know that Shetima is an agri expert. Tinubu was in London. This is my 42 years in England.
We are no longer.
This is my 42 years in England. When Tinubu was here fighting for democracy, which people are arguing for today, I used to meet him at Obalende Suya. I know him. I know the way he operates, and that is why I'm telling you what is going to be on that manifestos. Firstly, agriculture. Let people be well fed. A hungry man is an angry man. If people are well fed, they will invent, they will create, there will be invention. From there, we can sell our surplus to get foreign exchange in.
Wow. Congrats. In short, I go find one of my followers.
Mr. Monday, the fact is Nigeria needs a new umbrella. We just need new set of politicians. Nigeria just needs new set of politicians. We want these old folks to go. They try.
Obi is part of the whole system now. Obi is part of the whole system. Let's not get this wrong. Obi is part of the whole system.
Obi is not.
Obi is a PDP member now. Why are we making it look as if he's just an angel coming from somewhere? He's part of the system. You can't tell us that we need new person. Is it that you need new party or you need new person? You must be very specific. If it's new person you need, don't be calling Obi. If it's new party, you can be thinking of something else. Don't call it just like putting a whole wine in a new bottle. Obi is part of the system.
Obi is not part of the system.
Obi was part of Jonathan's system. He was part of the economic team in Jonathan. Let's stop doing this. Let's stop doing this.
No, what I'm saying is that this is a very serious matter. I want you to give us 2 minutes to round up. He has spoken. So now he has spoken. Owen, speak your own. Owen, speak. After Owen, Alasa, after Alasa, Greg, after
people, they are bullied. They are bullied.
Give us your 2 minutes. Baba, your 2 minutes.
Mr. Greg, Dr. Greg.
Okay, good. Now, what the reason why actually I have passionate for
greet your people first. Greet the viewers so that
good afternoon, good evening, good day to everybody. The reason why I'm passionate with Peter Obi, is the fact that at least we know he has a track record in Anambra. No matter what you say, whether you say he doesn't have a structure or anything, he has a part. He has a what's it called a track record in Anambra, and for the 8 years he stayed there, if he was so corrupt, at least by now EFCC would have called him in. He tells us exactly how things are and what he's going to do. Okay, so there's no lie about it. Unlike the other person who, number one, started lying about his age. He's not coherent, and and there are a lot of stories.
EFCC accosted Tinubu.
No. A question for you,
Well, I didn't say that. Did I say that? So what I'm saying is, our guy, what's it called? PO is, first of all, is well educated. He has all the wherewithal to lead this country to the next level. Unlike the Tinubu or Atiku, who has been given the chance. And number one, Tinubu has not been a what's it called, a head of state. I understand that, but we know that he is not it's not truthful about whatever he's saying. And secondly, you will see him all over the place being incoherent. That man is sick, so he should be an elder statesman instead of trying to do that. And I mean, I had the first one of you said, yes, APC has fucked up. But if APC fucked up, why do we want another man from APC? No, I don't. I don't think that is right, and that is why I feel we should go with Peter Obi.
Thank you very much, sir. So for your contribution, I don't know if you request for a new wife. I would like to post you a new wife, sir. Okay. If you are interested, you let me know. Thank you very much. I will be very happy to have you here again. All right, Mr. Owe, go ahead, sir.
First of all, I want to thank everybody. My moderator, God bless you for a great job. And I want to thank my co-contributors. We are just here to make a better Nigeria, to contribute our own quota to see that Nigeria comes out of this dungeon. Are you getting it? We are not here to insult one another, but just to throw light on our candidates. Because I've gone through some comments. I see one, Just Emeka. We are not here to insult ourselves. Are you getting it? They say, when you dodge, there's this saying that when you dodge your responsibility, you can never dodge the consequences of dodging your responsibility. Let's get Nigeria working. Let's get it right. Let's take Nigeria back from these old politicians. We can do it. Yes, we can. Vote Peter Obi. Vote wisely. Vote Labour Party. Thanks to everyone. God bless Labour Party. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Emilio Con on my tongue.
Hello.
Right. EG of APC diaspora. We are yet going.
They do their summary.
But you said to 2 minutes. You said to 2 minutes to round up now, and I was mentioned to also speak.
Our chief will be the. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Alaska.
Doctor.
I want to say a very big thanks to you to the entire panelists, and also to every opinion that we have held out this evening. But something we need to be very, very, very much critical about some certain things. I understand the tempo is so high, the tensions are going up, the tension will even increase. I think the late part of this month. But one thing that is certain is this: when Buhari was coming into power, most persons, those who are familiar with the system, knows how the tension were. Even most of these panelists, these people supporting Peter Obi, most of them here, I can tell you some percentage, a good percentage of them supported Buhari in his first term. Just because they needed the person who what they were using, we are preaching corruption. We need the system is too corrupt. Nigeria is corrupt. Now, if you say you are sincere as a citizen, or maybe someone who stays in the US, someone made a mention of sincerity or so. If you say you are sincere, I'm sure you hated corruption and you supported Buhari, that very man. I am sure. But the thing is that sometimes when a system is not working, Nigerians are very, very good at being an extremist when the system is not working. They tell you, change the system. Let us change it. Let us remove this person. Now they don't evaluate the personality that is coming to change the system. Now you are talking about today. Now the tempo is so very high about Peter Obi. They want Peter Obi at all costs. Peter Obi, even if the break is too late today, and he started, he's not talking well, become a dumb, because the man is made up of Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi. They want him at all costs, without considering so many other factors that can also militate against his government. Why I'm bringing all this is that anytime we want to take a critical decisions when it comes to government, I am pleading with the whole of you. I'm pleading with you. Don't take decisions based on emotion. Never try it. And I'm also telling Nigerians, don't take decisions based on emotion. Take decision based on this person you know that can build a standing institution for this country and that is bold enough to take some decisions. Not people who don't even know what Nigeria is operating. That is just my personal advice. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Okay, EG, go ahead, EG.
Thank you very
EG.
much.
This
Thank
is
you
the
very much.
EG of Tinubu diaspora. EG
APC
Tinubu
diaspora.
diaspora, APC diaspora. Eyafe, yenahina no man no.
Dr. Brimo have said most of the things I would have loved to say, but that notwithstanding, I thank you, moderator. I thank everybody who find time or one way or the other to be here to deliberate for way forward. I really want to appeal to those people, especially those in diaspora, that we should play this thing fairly. They should not, I mean, especially with our big supporters, check where, look at both sides of the coin and choose who to support. For me, Tinubu is the way forward. Tinubu will sort all these problems we have. A lot of people keep saying he's sick, he's not well. They are not doctors. Even if it is so, Winston Churchill was bedridden when he was the president of the United Kingdom today that colonized Nigeria. A lot of them like that. But Tinubu case is not in that situation. We don't go, presidency is an institution. It's an institution, not where they go for boxing rings. He's got that experience. He's a strategist, and he will surely win. You people in diaspora and those in social media, do you think all the governors who stood down for Tinubu that they are deaf or they don't know what they are doing? That they stepped down for Tinubu to become the presidential candidate? These are the things you will watch. Peter Obi, I have not, he was 8 years, I mean, he served 8 years as a governor in Anambra State. But I've not been seeing people from living other parts of the country in Nigeria to go and put their children in school in Lagos, I mean, in Anambra, or go there and buy houses or build houses there. When he left there, they said he took all the state money to invest in his business. These are things, if you want to be talking about health and all these things, that shows you don't even have any evidence, you don't even have anything against Tinubu. He's the man that can take power from the north to the south. I'm not a tribalist, but I believe in fair play, and I believe in that federal character. Otherwise, if we continue like this, it's going to be very odd for us. I'm happy you know what happened in Kenya. Peter Obi is just a social media president. There is no way. I'm not seeing him winning any election, and I don't want to waste my time for it. So
Go here.
But that is the truth.
Trevor, go ahead.
First, I want to thank all my co-panelists for making it to here today. Like we said at the beginning, I'm the Deputy Global Coordinator. Dr. Dennis Akoroge is the Global Coordinator for Diaspora for Peter Obi.
Wow,
On,
wow.
on behalf of Diaspora for Peter Obi, we disclaim any words. We disclaim any words that were said about Edo State government, because we are not here for Edo, we are here for Nigeria. So anything that was said about their government is not part of our reason to be here. So I want the government to take it on a low pedal. Number two, we want to, when you talk about Muhammadu Buhari, I'm one of those who voted for him. I'm not against him. All I know is that he started well, he got his problem, and he has owned up to Nigeria and is about to leave. So I don't regret supporting him. What I'm saying is that he's an old man. He gave his knowledge, and he got sick. He got sick of power. And at the end of the day, the man said, "I'm tired now. You people come and take it." So while we are saying that,
What about Obaseki?
please allow me to allow me to
No,
speak.
please, now allow him to talk.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
So for the question they asked me is about Buhari, whether we voted him. I said I voted him, and I did not regret my vote. I'm speaking for myself.
I need not to know.
I'm not speaking for everybody. So, two, I'm not a politician. I don't owe anybody any alliance. I don't owe them any apology. I speak as a free thinker and somebody who wants good for his country. So, number two, my brother, maybe on behalf of this discussion, we apologize to Nigerians because there was a statement made here. It's a lie. There is no way somebody can contest for an election in the state and score zero. If there was a zero recorded by INEC, that was criminal and that was a cheating. How can somebody buy a form? Himself, his wife cannot even vote for themselves and they score them zero? Because one of our discussants said it. But I don't want to authenticate what he said, but I feel that was an error for them. It did not win, but not to score zero. So the other one, Peter Obi became the toast of Nigerian because one, yeah, it is true, he participated in politics with PDP for a very long time. And the evening that he repented is that when they were not buying vote, yes, as a trader, as a businessman, as an educationist, he discovered that he's no longer with the money bag, which is the article. And he felt that if he decided to contest with them, how much money does he have to waste? So he decided to take his money and go to where he can do it on his own. So he left them and allowed them to spend their money. So now he now came to Labour Party with us. I want to correct an impression. He has never asked us or anybody to go and raise money for him. It's we that has voluntarily felt that he needed to support what he wants to do for us. So I want us to appreciate that. Then lastly, from me, I want to tell us that Bola Tinubu, as a Nigerian, we love you. Atiku, we love you. What we are saying is you guys have done well for Nigeria. Whatever time and capacity that you serve, you've done well. You've made so much money for yourself. Please, you guys are too old. Go home. Bring your children forward. Let the youth take over Nigeria. That's what we are saying. Go with your sickness. Go with the money you benefited. Just go and enjoy your life. Nobody's asking you to go to
Mr.
jail.
Olakoko,
Just
1
give
minute.
us chance. So I want to thank our audience and please think, research, look at what we have told you today and see if this organization, Diaspora for Peter Obi, is worth joining. Please join us and let's win Nigeria together. God bless you all.
Olakoko, Lawowo, DG wants to say something. Chief, Honorable Chief, thank you very much for your submission. You see, young people have been ruling Nigeria. Gowon was the president of Nigeria.
No, you are taking us back. I thought you wanted to answer the zero that you saw somebody scored. You are taking us back. Oh, that could close the program.
Yeah, those ones I want to go talk for campaign grant.
The next time you will bring that one in, please, moderator, please.
Mr. Olakoko, 1 second, please. Can I take permission from you? Mr. Olakoko, please, one permission. Can I take permission? Can I invite Chief and Owen to my show? I'm a blogger too. If that
We
would
are
be
ready.
okay.
We are ready. Anytime, not only two of us, our organization will be coming to visit with you if you want
That
to.
would be nice for a nice
Okay.
debate. And
No
I
problem.
would appreciate if Mr. Olakoko grant my request.
Of course.
Then we'll talk more about the Agbado and cassava. God bless you.
Agbado not the Nigeria. What you want to?
Na cassava that they say all the medicine when you they swallow na cassava.
When you don't have security, will you be able to eat Agbado? When you don't have security.
You they talk about security now.
Owen,
You shout 4 plus 4,
officially
yes
we've
or no?
rounded up. Let the coordinator.
You shout 4 plus 4, yes or no? Chief, when somebody
Jose
4 plus
Meka
4,
said my show is a Edo Network TV. Network, Edo Network.
All
Just
right, my
Google
people.
Edo Network. Please, Bola Koko, I will ask you for their contact details, please.
Yeah, I'll give you yours. Only the chief is the coordinator, so
Because it's been very difficult inviting these Peter Obi supporters.
I agree.
They don't come. They won't come. They're always scared.
I've agreed with you. I told you I'm an honest person. We will come. I will bring a team for you. Don't worry.
So for
Thank you very much.
So we appreciate every one of you, and thank you for watching.
Point of correction: we in diaspora talk for Peter Obi. We don't insult our elders. We don't talk down on people. We attack questions rather than attacking the personality of the person. When you ask us questions, we attack the question. We don't attack the person. We are ready to come to your show, led by Chief Ezoba. Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thank you for watching.
I will be very happy to receive you.
All right. They will come. They will come Gidigba. They will come Gidigba. You will still enjoy them. So we appreciate. You can see our leader there. That one are the leader when they represent APC for the diaspora. For now, the new leader. So now when they see so when we the Baba Kagbe on social media, Kagbe Afia Gwiriene is now the leader of the
Director General.
Director General. Wambere Tatoni no Wegbe. Director General of APC.
Tinubu campaign.
Tinubu campaign. So now
I point myself for Olakoko, there are more people will vote for you.
What I will say and now say today brokers now the main people now we deal with the Tinubu Peter Obi people now the main people now still there. So thank you for watching. And when I will see them again, not be only today, we go do this thing with. So once in a while, we go they meet. If them physically confuse they deceive us, or if now we see physically deceive them. So the important thing now when we get the good president. So thank you all for watching, and good news to all commenters, and thank you very much, the goddess, for your super chat from YouTube. I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Peter Obi supporter, none of you ever put super chat. Whatever you will be about, you they insult. I don't know you they insult. Now you won't call replace the Amagbabush inspector when he did for Bini, when you be saying no facing an insult. Now they do own politics. They insult. When you go insult you're not supposed to insult, then you go no far. You hear? So I have anyone I will say thank you for coming. So
we are very humbled. We are very humbled. We thank you. We thank your followers. We'll come again, like you said. We'll always be here.
I look forward to see you guys again. Thank you for watching. Director General.
Olakoko, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Olakoko.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mr. Monday.
Baba Owen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Super Zoba, I greet you. Mr. Greg, thank you very much.
If you were here, if you don't go back home, so
you're welcome.
If you go back home, walk about the 4 or 5.
When now we make your money, may me girlfriend.
The girlfriend, bye bye everyone. By the way, the